This is a video response for Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society on YouTube and Fanatical Dragon on YouTube, two great channels who showed interest in my Nova Media collection, which is a Korean Blu-ray release company, and in the comments of a video that Hong Kong Cinema was showing off and explaining details of the Blu-ray label, I said that maybe I would consider doing a video on my own showing off my releases, or the ones that I have, and he showed interest, as well as Fanatical Dragon, so I figured I'd show them off. And I have to apologize, I mentioned that I had this particular release from Nova Media, but I don't think it's Nova Media. I'm not sure what this logo is, but this logo here, I can't really see it. Don't understand what it is, but it's not Nova Media, but it is Korean Blu-ray release, and it's a limited edition of 500. So I just made it. This is actually a gift from my brother, and one of the only ways to find this on Blu-ray, because the German Blu-ray that I knew existed was harder for me to find, and so it ended up being this one. And this is a very nice edition. I really like the slip covers. It's got this harder texture, and it's not real durable, but it's better than just a standard paper slip. There's the back, the top, Raw Deal, and there's Korean. Can't see it, but and I also like, even with Nova Media, this is very similar to Nova Media's cases, so I wonder if it's a branch off company. But they almost always usually put on the inside, you can't see it because it's dark, but it says Schwarzenegger, and then it says Raw Deal on the inside. But as far as the case, the slipcover, that's the slipcover, this is the case, this is the back, the front. I like the cover for this. It's just a cool shot from the film when they're doing a hit. And I like the clear, how they chose a clear case. Cool shot toward the end of the movie when he basically fires the last round during that scene. And this even has a bonus feature. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the man who raised Hollywood. I have not watched these yet, but they look like they're going to be cool. Raw Deal, a generic gangster film in a trailer. And it comes with a cool looking disc with that same cool shot. And these little, what look like sort of replica lobby cards. So, and then a cool background photo of Arnold beating these guys up. I think it's one of the first scenes when he's in that little gambling joint when he first goes undercover. This is definitely one of my top 10, if not my top 5 Schwarzenegger films. I think it's underrated. It's like, it came out around the same time as Commando, and I sometimes like this more than Commando, because Commando gets the hype, and it should, but this is underrated, and that's the VHS cover that I knew growing up. There's that. That cool shot. Always thought that was cool, and I'm glad that this Blu-ray is showing it off. And then that's cool. Yeah. And yeah, they all have the same picture of Arnold on the back. Those are sort of like lobby cards, only they don't have maybe some of the stuff that lobby cards typically had on them, like little details in the company and the release and all that. But that's Raw Deal, which I included it in here because it's very similar to Nova Media, and maybe somebody can find out whether it really is or not. But that's Raw Deal. That's one. And then I got Once a Thief. And I had never seen this This one is not numbered, but it is. These are the Nova Media releases now. I had not seen this prior to this release. I know there was like a Sony release back in the day, early 2000s, I think, and I never ended up getting it. This one doesn't have the title or anything on the insert, but there's the case. Cool shot of Leslie Cheung, the late Leslie Cheung, and Chow Yun-fat. Share a birthday with him. Well, one day off, but our birthdays do overlap because he's halfway across the world. So at some point we share a birthday technically. So very cool movie. It's when I ordered this, I ordered it used, and this is a packing to keep the disc in place. But sorry about the glare. But there's a shot basically when they're doing a sort of a robbery, I suppose, and it's the same on the disc. And the good thing about region or Nova Media releases, they're all region free as far as I know. All mine are. I'll put that back in there. It's a John Woo film, and I always thought this was like a straight up action movie. Not just because of John Woo, but it just the cover art and all that looked like it, but it has a lot of comedy in it. Good cast. Another one I have not seen. This is Bullet in the Head. John Woo epic. Somewhat maybe controversial of a film, I don't know. I hear usually good reviews. I know Hong Kong Cinema, he references this one a lot. And again, there you can sort of see the Chinese writing. And then, so, and here's the case itself. I believe that's Simon Yam. Okay, another packing slip. I got these both, Once a Thief and Bullet in the Head, from the same seller. And I get a lot of these cheaper so that I don't have to pay. I don't get too impatient. I would like to have a lot of these that I've seen, but they're usually between $20 to $30 brand new, imported from Korea, plus about $15 shipping, and I can't afford to do that for every single one. So I've bought all these used online for mostly under 20 a piece, shipping included most of the time as well. Mr. Vampire, and this one is numbered out of 777, and I had never seen this. I know I stumble sometimes. I don't get them all watched, and then other people were talking about them. I do have the Fox Fortune Star release of this, so maybe since it's October I should watch this on Halloween, but I do have it. I think I got this one for about 12 bucks. Pretty decent price. The guy said it was watched once, so pretty good deal. So this is a film that's been talked about a lot. It's a lot like Spooky Encounters. It's very regarded as a classic Hong Kong vampire film. The late Lam Ching-ying, and I believe Yuen Biao is one of the stunt performers dressed in the makeup. So, cool shot. And these all have blank backs to them, so they're not like full-length lobby cards or anything, but they're just plain white in the back. Apologize for my voice. I'm under the weather currently. So, since I'm not doing a lot more of anything else to stress my body out. Might as well stress my voice out doing a video. But that's okay because I'm enjoying this. And I got these two from a seller, City Hunter and Miracle. Great. This is actually factory sealed still. These are not numbered, but I just haven't watched this edition yet, so I haven't opened it. I just kind of kept it. Cool. Jackie Chan directed, 1989. Also known as Miracles, Mr. Canton and Lady Rose, and Black Dragon. Different releases, different territories. So, City Hunter. This was my first inclination that Nova Media was going to be a real cool company, because one of the first things I remember recognizing them for was this. I saw this online and I thought, wow, that's really cool. And I love the purple darker color to this. I just really liked it, and I considered buying this way before I actually did, just due to box art. And I don't always do that. I don't double dip just for box art most of the time, but... And there's the disc. But I was going to make an exception for Jackie Chan's City Hunter. Very fun movie. Actually, I have the Tai Seng VHS of this as well that I first watched. I bought the same rental copy that I rented. Oh, sorry. Again, this is Dark Suit. There's Jackie Chan's name. And there's... Can't see it very well. City Hunter. Sorry, the lighting. Doing this in the dark. Well, it's dark outside, so there's no natural light. That's City Hunter. Millionaire's Express. I actually just picked this up around the same time I ordered my Eureka release, but I thought this would be cool. This is region free, so, and Eureka releases are region locked, so if anything would happen, I'd have this version to watch basically in any instance. And that's again Millionaire's Express, and then the Chinese lettering. There you go, numbered out of 777, it's 728. And that's the Mega All-Star cast. The only one missing is Jackie Chan himself, from what I remember. But we might not have got whatever he was filming at the time, and which might have been one of the 1985 films or Armor of God. So, there's Sammo and Yuen Biao. And I actually watched this for the first time on Laserdisc when I first watched it. And it was my first time ever watching a Laserdisc. It was real cool. From Tai Seng. Again, all regions. So, very cool case. I like the rustic look to it with the bold red lettering and the characters. Cynthia Rothrock, very nice lady. She's very active on YouTube, and she replies a lot from her own YouTube channel when you comment on her videos. And so here's the what look like, again, replica lobby cards, and they all show Sammo on the back. But and there's the reverse photo from the insert or inside of the case. And you see a lot of these characters, including Wu Ma, that you recognize if you're familiar with a ton of these movies, that they almost left nobody out. It seemed none of the main actors of the time. So, definitely an all-star cast. Comedy, good action scenes. So, I had to get the Eureka due to the multi versions of the film, because I'm a big features guy. Not so much packaging as I am features, but I needed that. So, and next would be Once Upon a Time in China, 1, 2, and 3. So, that's Once Upon a Time in China. They all look about the same. They do not have lettering on the inside, and none of these are numbered. But here's one. Looks a lot like, if I remember correctly, the Hong Kong, the DVDs, Hong Kong Legends DVDs. That's what the case looks like. It reminds me of. And this series is probably one of my favorites of all Hong Kong cinema, because of the story it tells, the character, his character, not just the Wong Fei Hung character, but Wong Fei Hung's character, personality, and caring for people, doing the medicine, sharing medicine, trying to learn from others, but also maintaining his honor to his country, and many of the events that happen in these movies. But I just love these movies. And here's the second. I love these cases. Some of them are smooth, the Nova cases, but like this is smooth, Jet's body, but the case itself is that rougher texture. So, and these are, it says 4K remastered, so I'm guessing that's a high quality element compared to a DVD. I have not watched these ones yet. I basically, and there's him fighting Donnie Yen. I really like the sequel. I like them all, but I do like the sequel a lot. Remember watching it on VHS back in the day. But these are so simple for what they are, these releases, but they're just cool looking. They're very cool. And that's toward the very end, the last fight. Rosamund Kwan, very popular. She's in a lot of Jackie Chan and Jet Li films. And so that's my collection. That's all I have as thus far. But again, I haven't watched these ones yet. I usually pick these up when I find them, so I have them. I don't have to watch them right away. I mean, if they're clean, they check out as properly working, so I don't always check them out, but they're a lot cheaper to get them the way I do than I wouldn't be able to have half of these. For what I've paid for all these, would have been the price of like 3 or 4 new ones. And I got Miracle, and it's factory sealed, and I got it for less than the normal price. But so that is my Nova Media Blu-ray collection, and it's a good company, and if you're interested, it's definitely worth sampling something, maybe something that, due to these being region free, you can play. And if you can only find it on Nova Media and you really like the movie or are interested, you can take a chance on it, and at least it'll play and you don't have to worry about a region lock. So it's definitely worth it, and I want to thank the Hong Kong Cinema and Fanatical Dragon for showing interest enough to interest me in making the video even more. So, and that is the Nova Media collection, and thanks for watching.